everyone, Stock Trader Jack. I'm checking out OTLK today. This one was a gap fill pattern that we sometimes see in the market, especially after a stock has taken a huge gap down, which we'll look at in just a sec. But everyone was looking at this, wondering, what was happening today. There was some news on heavy volume coming in for the third day in a row. Basically, just wondering why this stock did what it did. Well, you'll notice back in April, on April 9th, there was some news that basically caused this thing to tank. So it's basically a public share offering. That is a death sentence for most stocks. So naturally it rode this really nasty line down, getting all the way down to a painful 85 cents from the $3 gap down that it started at, and eventually started popping back up, back on the 16th, which was when we started seeing news about outperforming analysts' news, which are not really my favorite reason for a stock to go up. But either way, as soon as it passed this $1.91 barrier right here, right about here, basically the low $1.90s, this is when you start seeing the opportunity for a higher gap up. And that's actually what I noted in my morning watch list. And because the volume was coming in so strong, it was definitely primed nicely for a third day. So, back out. But yeah, that is why this gap fill happened. Really made for a really nice jump. Another example we're seeing kind of in the market is CPRX, which hasn't yet filled its gap, but is approaching the resistance line right here, about 394, which it did touch on today. So I'm going to actually put in a little bit of alert for $4. If I see that actually break through the $4, that's where I'm going to consider possibly waiting for this fill-in, which honestly could go, the time when it actually dropped was at 575, but it could start seeing some resistance right here about the $5 level. Either way, that's a nice dollar-sized gap that I'd like to get in on. But yeah, these gaps show the least amount of resistance that you'll often see. This one, however, you'll notice is different than OTLK, whereas this one is from a 52-week high. This one was nice because it was coming off a 52-week low, so there really is not a lot of resistance established in between here. And that's why this one had a lot easier time filling in.